Spear of Destruction, you can follow up with it. I think part of that too is, if they follow up with the Moskov, they set up really well with the armor penetration from a Dairoth, but look at this. The MASHA comes through. And we've seen teams, I think even Malaysia banned the MASHA
twice
against Indonesia because they know that it is devastating here in the hands of Lutfi.
Especially with the Sky Piercer. We were talking about abusing the Sky Piercer on the Roger, on the Brody, but I think if you think Sky Piercer, right? Thunder Pierce definitely comes to mind. You know, there's already a Sky built there. You know, they are the Sky Kings. That's what we call them in Indonesia. And, you know, you get the Thunderclap with your ultimate. MASHA fits to that, you know, Sky Piercer category so well. And I'm really interested to see how Lutfi plays this MASHA, because it's so weird for Lutfi. We didn't get to see it for the most part in the regular season of Pops in a shield unity, Keyboy looking for an angle now of that onward. You can see that Albert will go for the shield unity onto Zide. There's gonna be the feather airstrike as well as the onward to get a claim for his blood. Albert winning on the red tree battle, but in the back it's gonna be Ruby DD who claims the kill on the Sans. But Lutfi flickers forward now and just goes in for the last two scratches.
Items, but it looks like Indonesia just wants to keep fighting.
Another feather airstrike, no thunderclap just yet. Lutfi decides to use it. Try to go for that execute and Sans.
Oh no, Albert, is he gonna be in trouble?
Taking a whole lot of damage. A chain CC as well, but a good Earth Shatter from Keyboy now to go for the re-engage. Sans follows up as well. That's going to be a blazing duet from CW as he pops in a Purify to get out of the Dispersion CC and now goes back to the Battle Mirror image onto the Turtle. Second Turtle of the game, Albert on a diversion. Trying to give Ken a little bit of an angle. Spirit of Destruction, but Albert just secures it with a Retribution. CW, no Purify, going to be caught on the flanks, and Myanmar will be able to get a trade off for that Turtle.
But Lutfi, especially with that Sky Piercer, like we were talking about, you know, and we know, hold on, Keyboy diversion?
Okay, it's gonna be Keyboy caught in, and that's gonna be everything in the kitchen sink. Keyboy still able to flicker out to safety, but the Spirit of Destruction and the follow perhaps go for it. Pops in a Poissons, hovers over the Turtle, goes in for the Retribution, but it's still gonna be Ken who wins it out in the end, and that's the first Turtle on the board for Myanmar, technically. Shield unity, feather airstrike, catching Zide as he flickers out with the Don't Run Wolf King. CW jumps in with the lazy duet, gets caught by ammo offended, but will be able to take him down as he goes back towards that Battle Mirror image. Looking for the flicker only onto the wall, though, loses that 1 HP bar and gets the reset on the Thunderclap, but is not in range to go for that Thunderclap. Now another diversion. Lutfi gonna be caught by the taunt again. Lutfi taunted up and locked down by the Spear of Misery. Justin gets rid of him. That's gonna be a good dodge by Keyboy, sidestepping away from the Praisers Rattles. Now it's gonna be the re-engage coming down onto Myanmar. Ken looking for the damage, but Keyboy will out-sustain the Fredrin, and the feather airstrike gets popped in. The last one doesn't connect, but the flicker does. Gila Sans continuing on the far side.
Oh, hold on. Ken should be fine. Gets thrown up into the air. This is all the battle for the orange, though.
Okay, that's a shield unit as well. Now into the Earth Shatter as he gets the stun down. Ken will be knocked back again with the onward. They go for a flying on the Sans, but he's still able to survive right now. The feather airstrike popped in, but gets caught by the Petrify as they look for Justin now, who's going to be completely isolated. Lutfi with another Thunderclap, and you might as well call it the Thunder Piercer, because that's what it is on the MASHA. Your HP bar just disappears whenever he goes for that Thunderclap. Albert and Keyboy zoning Zide and Ruby DD. None of the backliners alive for Myanmar. Indonesia can go for the end right now. Battle Mirror image, that's going to be the onward to cancel out any sort of re-engage from Zide. Ruby DD all alone. They're going to go straight for it. Lutfi again with the Thunderclap and the Sky Piercer to assassinate. Or just yet, but has already been able to shove in that bottom lane, or that mid lane actually. Good Astral Echo, and that's giving the spatial migration. Albert with the fracture. Not even, actually, we'll be able to go for it. Now penalty zone locking him down with the Violent Requiem. Albert picking up the first blood as Zide will be forced to run away. But even then, the Retribution slows him down, gives Albert the movement
potential
speed
that can happen here early on. And for Myanmar, they have tanky enough heroes. But, you know, that's kind of what they're hoping for, that we're just tanky and durable enough to deal with the burst damage that can come through. I mean, even look at this. Ken.
Spatial migration again with the Violent Requiem straight into the fracture, and Zide will be able to get the implosion down. Sans, an implosion as well, not connecting to anyone, but Zide will still be melted down slowly but surely for Albert to pick up.
Echo going to be dropped down too. They get the vision, but still both teams are ready to go for it. It's going to be a full-on fight.
The penalty zone onto Ken now with the implosion as well, locking him down. Lutfi dealing a lot of damage. Ken will be taken out, but just with the hammer swings as CW jumps with the synchro vision and Albert gets rid of the frontliners. Juno completely zoned away. They're being overwhelmed by damage. Another spatial migration into the Violent Requiem. Keyboy finding an angle to attack again, and Justin doesn't have mana to play with. Oh no, no Astral Recall means that Albert can just walk up fracture. Another lethal ignition taking down slowly but surely. Albert fadeaway kill under the tier 2. MASHA, it looked like, okay, he's good, but For the Assassins, it's a different level entirely. Ruby DD. No, I don't think you can really even go for this. Loopy gonna be able to outdamage Ruby DD. And that's right, Keyboy! Again with a Violent Requiem, locking Justin up as Loopy goes in with a hammer swing, and Keyboy gets out. Elbow with Fracture, now CW goes over the spot for Sans again with the Implosion Steel to corral them together for that collapse. 11-0, and now it's gonna be Ruby DD who gets slain by CW.
My goodness, just
A lot of battle spells already back up. Oh, it's gonna be just almost decimated there by the Fracture penalty zone on the 3 Lepay. Again with the engage, and now he's gonna put Zaman Force onto the back, doing all the damage. Ruby DD will lose his life, and Side as well just gets melted down, completely obliterated under the base turret as Indonesia continue the siege. Now into the top lane. That's gonna be base turret number 2 taken down as Lippy zones them again with some damage on that hammer, swinging it by Ken. Going to take a little bit of that. Assange again also goes for Splash. Albert looking for the play. Keyboy again with the spatial migration into the winter crowd as he pops into Violent Requiem, and look at Justin who can't even defend. Juno forced back all the way to the fountain, and Ruby DD spawns back in. But Indonesia 16-1 have just dominated Myanmar in a clean sweep.
Oh man, a clean sweep. My goodness, the ending there, like I knew that they were